What's up, everybody, and welcome to a
Victory! Woo!
Tuesday, a bird talk with your boy, CoolCat Connor. How everybody doing? So we got plenty of time, not that much, but plenty of time to talk about the Detroit Lions and Amara, right? But today, what I want to do is talk about the number one seed today. That's what we're going to basically do every day because let's be clear. The NFC East, and we're going to start with that. We're going to start with the NFC East, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be real. The NFC East is sewn up, right? Let's check the division winners as of right now, right? The Eagles are 7-2. The Cowboys are 3-5-1. The Commanders are 3-7. The Giants is 2-8. The Bucks is 6-3. The Cardinals is 5-5. Atlanta is 3-6. New Orleans is 2-8. Detroit, who will face this Sunday, Amara, 6-3. 6-3 for Chicago. 5-3-1 for the Green Bay, and 4-5 for Minnesota. 7-2 for Seattle, 7-2 for the Rams, 6-4 for 49ers, and 3-6 for the Arizona Cardinals. Mike, I will talk about Jalen freaking Hurts tomorrow. A little bit today, but tomorrow. Today is about the number one seed. I got plenty of time to talk about Jalen tomorrow on his own podcast. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I'm going to say tomorrow, Mike. He did not play well. Okay? He did not play well. If I have to give him a grade for the game, I'll give him a C. Maybe a C minus, but a C. Okay? He did not play well. Okay? That's the only peek, that sneak peek that you're going to get tomorrow on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast. Okay? Right now, it ain't about him right now. I can focus on him tomorrow on his own podcast. Today is all about the standings. Because here's the thing. Yeah, he gets a bait. There you go. Cat this mom. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, wait. Mike, you can stay. I mean, yeah. Okay. You can stay. We're talking about the standings. Here's the thing, y'all. I can talk about Jalen anytime I want to, but that's why I created the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast. Everything about Jalen freaking Hurts is moved to his podcast, right? I don't have to talk about Jalen every day. Every day, I mean, I get Jalen freaking. It's just today I want to focus on the standings because what I'm trying to say is, as we look at the NFC East, yeah, you're good, Mike. All right. Again, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what I'm gonna say for Jalen for you, Mike. He did not play well. Like Cat mom, I'm between a C and a B for him. I'm between that range, around B minus C, something like that. All right. I'll let y'all know what it is tomorrow, but it's around that range. He did not play well. Kevin Batulo did not call well. Nick Sirianni, whether it was you, whether it was Jalen, whether it was AJ, whoever was responsible for that fourth call for the bomb, It is what it is. All right. At the end of the day, we won in the words of my quarterback, we won the fucking game. But that's tomorrow. Today, I just want everybody to understand that the NFC East Mike is an Eagles fan. But if he is a Packers fan underneath, I'm just, yeah. Anyway. But shout out to y'all. Happy Victory Tuesday. The NFC East is sewn up. Congratulations to your Philadelphia Eagles. You officially are the uncrowned NFC East champions. Because let's face it, you think the Cowboys could, because we beat Detroit. If we beat Detroit, we sweep the Cowboys. We beat the Bears. We beat the Chargers. Sweep the Commanders. So let's go there. Detroit, we beat them. Cowboys, we sweep them. Chargers, we beat them. Bears, we beat them. Commanders, we sweep them. So Cowboys, Commanders, Chargers, Bears, Detroit. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And another win versus the Raiders. That's 14 wins right there, at least. And as you can see, Detroit already got 3 losses. The Bears always got 3 losses. The Rams and the Seahawks are going to go against each other, so they're going to have lost. All right, so let's go to the number 1 seed right now. Yeah. As we look in the playoff picture, the NFC side, I ain't worried about the AFC until the Super Bowl. But in the NFC side, your Philadelphia Eagles, if the playoffs start today, the reigning, defending, undisputed NFL Super Bowl champions of the world, Philadelphia Eagles would be the 1 seed. Stop the cap. Stop the count, by the way. Stop the count. Seattle would face Green Bay. The Bears, the Bears would face the Detroit Lions, and the LA Rams would face the Bucks. And as we all know, whoever is the lowest seed after Wild Card Weekend or Super Wild Card Weekend will face the Philadelphia Eagles at the link. Okay? So, what I want to do is look at the schedule for each team. Right? Let's go to ESPN, and we're going to go to the schedule for each game. I ain't going to make no predictions because ladies and gentlemen, the Giants beat us, and the Panthers beat the dang on
mute.
The Panthers. Right. So, YouTube. Okay. So let's go to the schedule. The last couple of games. Right. So we get asked the question, how can the Philadelphia Eagles get that number 1 seed? Let's go to week 11. All right, let me move this down a bit. All right. So, the Bears will face the Minnesota Vikings. It's a toss-up between these two, so you don't know. Of course, Green Bay is going to come back and beat the Giants. San Fran's beating is beating Arizona. This game right here, Seattle versus the Rams. What did I tell you? That's the game. If you're an Eagles fan, because I'm going to be at the game versus Detroit. I think Simone is going to be at the game versus Detroit. If you are an Eagles fan, that is the game you got to keep an eye on. Because the loser is going to have a loss. The loser of Seattle and the Rams is going to have a loss. That is perfect for your Philadelphia Eagles. We handle our business. Right? We beat the Detroit Lions, which we can because we did it twice. We beat Detroit twice. We can do it. We handle our business versus Detroit with a good game plan. A good one, Kevin. A good one, Sirianni. A good one, Jalen. AJ. A good game plan on the offense side of the ball. A goodie. We can beat the Detroit Lions. Okay? So let's go ahead to week 12. Actually, I got a better idea. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because we're going to do something. Okay. So we're going to do this. It'd be better if I show you than tell you. So that way you guys can figure it out on your own. What I'm trying to say. What up, Daniel? So, and we're only doing the NFC playoff teams. We're not doing nobody in the AFC unless they're facing an NFC team. Okay? So that means Dolphins winning, the Falcons win, the Panthers winning, Buffalo winning, Green Bay, I'll say the Bears, right? I think the Rams, the Seattle Seahawks come back to earth. And we beat Detroit. We ain't worried about the Cowboys. So if things go according to plan, right? As y'all can see, let me make this bigger. The NFC picture would look like this: Eagles at 1, Rams at 2, Bears at 3, Bucks at 4, Seahawks at 5, Green Bay at 6, 49ers at 7. But it's Seattle wins, vice versa. Well, hold on. Yep, nothing changed. The Bears becomes the number 3 seed. Nothing changed. The only change is Seattle goes to the number 1 seed, God forbids. Which means hopefully, right. All this, we got to win our game. So next up, again, the only NFC teams, okay? Only NFC teams. Which means I'll go Bears because I don't believe in Pittsburgh. I'll go Detroit. I'll go Minnesota. And to be honest, I don't trust, so don't be surprised if the Giants win. Because I don't see it for Green Bay. I really don't. We'll keep it like that. Seattle wins, of course. We're sweeping the Cowboys. Saints ain't it. Here comes the Rams. Okay? Now this one gets good. We already know we're beating the Bears. Chiefs is winning. Give it to Detroit. Of course, the Rams need this. The 49ers need this. I'll give it to the Dolphins. I'll give it to the Falcons, the Bucks, Seahawks, Denver, New England. Yeah, we're only doing NFC. Yep. What up, Rock the Artist? We're only doing the NFC picture because it proves my point of why these games are important. Detroit, of course. Seahawks. Bears. Minnesota. We're beating the Chargers. Rams. Bucks. Yep. The only reason why I'm doing the NFC picture, Captain's Mom, it proves a point as to why these games are important. So, let's continue. Bucks. But it can always be the Falcons, though. But good luck to the Panthers for catching up to them either way. Bears. Giants, I'll give it to them. Because Commanders are not good right now. We're beating the Raiders. Give it to Green Bay. This Cowboys. The Colts. Because again, they need to be brought down to earth. This game right here. Let the Rams get the upper hand. But what happened if the... Yep. Right. Week 16. Wait. The game week 11. Who did I pick? Because whoever I picked... Okay. I'll say the Ram... No. I'll say Seattle this week. And I'll say Rams this week. So they split. I'll give it we'll sweep the Commanders. Panthers get the upper hand. Chargers beat the Cowboys. Jets beat the Saints. Minnesota beats the Giants. There. Falcons. And all right. Week 17. Cowboys win. Win. No. Giants get their win over the Raiders. We lose to Buffalo. Okay, we lose to Buffalo. I don't think we lose to Buffalo, but it proves my point as to where we right. It proves my point as to, right. I'll say the Bears, but the 49ers is that damn good. And here we go for all the marbles, right? Now, we ain't losing to Washington because if we do, yeah. So we're not losing to Washington. Bucks winning. Let me make sure I ain't missed nothing from the Bucks or that. Oh, Dolphins, Saints. Thought I missed something. Okay. Right, okay. I'll say Falcons. I'll say Detroit wins. The Rams win. Minnesota wins. The Cowboys win. Seattle wins. So, if things go according to plan, right? Hold on. Green Bay isn't beating Denver. Yeah, you're right. So one more time. If the playoffs would end today, this is how it looks. right? The Eagles would be the 1 seed. The Rams would be the 2 seed. Detroit would be the 3 seed. The Bucks would be the 4 seed. Seahawks 5th. Bears 6th. San Francisco. I mean, let me see. Who's San Fran face? Yeah, it's the 49ers win? No. Okay. Let me see. Yep. So if this plays out, Eagles 1, the Rams 2nd, Lions 3rd, 4th, Bucks, Seahawks 5th, Bears 6th, San Fran sneakers in at 8 and 7. Right? So let's go to playoff. All right. So just in the NFC, Rams beating the 49ers, and I got so if this is how it looks, the Rams versus the host, the Detroit Lions, and the Eagles will host Seattle. That is what the playoff picture would look if things go according to plan. The Philadelphia Eagles would be the 1 seed. Rams win the West. Detroit wins the North. The Bucks win the South. Seattle. Yeah, we do. But we also have problems with the Bucks. I mean, we beat them, but it's the Bucks. Right. We beat the Bucks, but it's the Bucks. Right. So what am I saying? What I am saying is handle your business. Handle your business. Handle your business. You can be 14-3. Right? 14-3. Look what I gave everybody. Look what I gave everybody. You could be 14-3. Detroit 12-5. The Bucks 11-6. The Rams 14-3. Or hell, hold on. Vice versa. Either way, you have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't worried about the NFC East, okay? I'm going to say this again to the people in the back. The NFC East is sewn up. I ain't worried about that. That division is... I ain't worried about that because the Cowboys ain't catching up to us. Commanders and Giants definitely ain't catching up to us. Right? So I'm not worrying about the NFC East because it's already sewn up. Right. Okay? The NFC East is already sewn up. You are the NFC East champions, the uncrowned NFC East champs. Because it's already sewn up. Right. What I am worrying about, what your boy is focusing on, is this. It's this. I want to have another one of these right on top. So I can tell everybody and their mama, look what my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, did. 2 of them things. That's what it's all about. 2 of them things. Sorry. 3 of them things. And unfortunately, the other teams in the NFC is in the way. Luckily for us, the Rams and Lions face each other. The Rams and Seattle face each other. I think the Rams and Bucks face each other, I think. I know Detroit, like the Rams, the Lions, Seattle, and the Rams will be facing off each other. Lucky for us, we already knocked out the Rams. See you in the playoffs. We already knocked out the Bucks. See you in the playoffs. Green Bay, I don't even know y'all making the playoffs. Chiefs, we'll see y'all in the Super Bowl. Cowboys, y'all ain't shit. Now is about the number 1 seed. And it's almost time for playoff collection Sunday. I can't wait. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I can't wait. Right. It was week 17 where we had to not only beat the Cowboys, but win the NFC East. I want to get that done early. Handle your business, and let's see, we made the playoffs by beating the Giants. Let's see, Giants week 18, Saints week 17, Cowboys week 16, 15 Bears, 14. So by week 14, we handle business. We clinch a playoff spot. Yeah, we're making the Super Bowl. This is like, come on now. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Let's go to if the playoffs ended today. Let's do that. On here, who do you fear in the NFC? Like, I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. When you look at the playoff standings right now in the NFC and NFC only, who do you fear? You fear any of these teams? Who do you fear in the NFC? Like, who scares you? You're looking at this. Who scares you? Seattle? Okay. They haven't played us yet. YouTube. Y'all let us know. Who scares you? Because we beat the Rams. We beat the Bucks. We beat Green Bay. Like, who scares you? Seattle? They haven't faced us yet. They had an opportunity last year by handling their business. What happened? Wah, wah, wah. Right. Right. Who do you fear? Let me know. Who should I be afraid of? Seattle? Okay. Ooh. Last time I saw Sam Darnold, he turned into a pumpkin. Last time I saw Sam Darnold, he turned into a pumpkin. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Last time I saw Sam Darnold, he turned into a pumpkin. He went from damn Cinderella back to that girl that was washing her stepsisters and stepmother's clothes. He went from bibbity bobbity boo to bibbity bobbity ew. And when's the last time Seattle make the postseason? I'll wait. I'll wait. When's the last time Seattle made the postseason? Exactly. Exactly. What, 2020 when nobody was around? Let me see something. Because I know it was 2019 the last time I saw. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. The last time I saw them, it was 2019. 2020 was the last time they made the playoffs. 2020. The last time Seattle made the postseason was 2020. They wasn't there in 2021. They were 7-10. They wasn't there in 2022. Oh, they made it. Okay, I'm sorry. The last time they made the postseason was 2022 as a wild card. It was 2022 the last time they made the postseason as a wild card. I know the Cowboys faced the Bucks. Oh, yep. Seattle went to the 49ers and they got blown out. They got swept by the 49ers. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. 2023. Nope. They was 9-8. I know they wasn't there last year. They was 10-7 with Gino. Right. I ain't afraid. It's like Seattle always have our number. I will concede to that. But y'all gotta show me something this year, man. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to 2025. YouTube. Right. Welcome to 2025. So, at the end of the day, it's like this. I'll leave y'all with this because I ain't going to keep y'all long because it's back to work. Happy Veterans Day, by the way. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Thank you for all that you do. But at the end of the day, there is a path for you to get that number 1 seed, that first round bye, and home field advantage at the link. All you have to do is handle business. Handle business. That's it. That's all. Handle your business, and you are the number 1 seed, first round bye, home field advantage at the link. Okay? Okay. But guys, that's all I got to say. And that's all the topics that we have today. We'll be back next week to talk about this again. We'll talk about this again. The road to the number 1 seed starts now. The road to the first round bye and home field advantage starts now. We'll talk about more of the Detroit Lions and tomorrow on the Jalen Freakers podcast and Blitz Take. Thursday, we got Blitz Take Leader Edition. Friday, Broad Street News. Saturday, Bird Talk. Sunday, me and Moan is at the link with it. The link with it. The link with it. To get this stuff, we at the link with it. The link with it. The link with it. To get this stuff, we at the link with it. The link with it. The link with it. To get this stuff, we at the link with it. The link with it. The link with it. To get this stuff. And your boy will be rocking this down piece right here. Love Hurts hoodie. Love Hurts t-shirt. Let the Detroit Lions know that love hurts. And Jalen freaking Hurts is the king of the North. So I will see y'all tomorrow. So fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds. And thank y'all for talking birds with your boy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm